to change my mind. You're headstrong forward, but this time around I'm taking my time. Don't push me, I'm not coming down, I'm not giving up. Oh, don't rush me, I made up my mind, going straight to the top. What's going on now? Do you see what I mean? Nobody gives a damn, and still they bow down, just appeasing the game. To the visible ends off, you're not getting me no matter how hard you try. So just stay off, come near and I'll leave, I'm just fine getting by. Am I the only one who's not giving up? I'm looking around, yeah, you all giving up. You need a slap in your face, time to wake the hell up. Follow blindly. Am I the only one who's not giving up? I will not follow blind, not follow blind, not follow blindly. And this is who I am tonight, so get it right, don't follow blindly. Follow blindly, way my own way.
Hey, this is your girl twalacole, aka Sister Cole, and how's my beautiful fam doing? I hope that you had a wonderful, beautiful, and prosperous day today. Before we get into this video, you know what I need you to do? I can't believe you have not done it yet. I cannot believe that you have not subscribed yet. Come on, guys, what are you waiting on? Come on, just take that little finger and press that subscribe button, okay? Because over here we do a lot of things. We have fun. We talk. We encourage one another. We talk about that beauty. We do those beauty hauls, fashion reviews, cook a little bit. Most importantly, I give you a word of encouragement and a word of faith and a word of hope. All right, let's get into this. All right, so what are some things that I would tell my younger self? All right. One of the things that I would tell my younger self is not to be so, let me see, what would the word I would use? Not to have so many walls up. Meaning, in my younger days, I really did not trust people at all. I did not build many close friendships with people because I had a huge wall. I did not trust people, not even an inkling. And I was always very suspicious of people's motives. So I had a huge wall up and I didn't really let people in. But I've learned over the years that, you know, you really have to trust somebody. You know what I'm saying? That you really have to, you know, open up a little bit and you have to trust. And sometimes when you open up and you trust people, it's not all the time it's going to go the way that you thought it would go. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, that's just called life. And with with each thing we go through in life, it makes us stronger, and you learn from it, and then you know how to proceed and move forward. So that is definitely one of the things I would have told my younger self, was just to trust, people a little bit more. Now, that's not to say to allow people to come and run amok in your life, and to be so open that you just your life is just a freeway and you have people just coming in and out. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not, because you still have to be a little reserved. You still have to really get to know a person before you open up and maybe share. So you still have to make sure that you're smart when you're doing that. However, just to be so closed in that you just reject everybody, everything, is just a no-go. And I would say when I was younger, I was very much like that. Okay. What is something else that I would tell my younger self? I would tell my younger self to make sure that in this thing called life, to take some time to laugh, take some time to smell the coffee, take some time to allow the breeze to blow through your hair. You know what I'm saying? Like, life, life is made up of so many slices. When you think of life like a piece of pie, you cut it up, there's many slices to it. And life is like that. There's a time to be serious, there's a time to cry, there's a time to think, there's a time for everything under the sun. But I would have told my younger self, girl, travel, get out there and know the world. Get out there and see the world. Laugh. You understand? Now, I don't mean to this is all you do. Absolutely not. That doesn't even make sense, because there's times that you have to with me, go to school, you plan, you do this, you do that. That's beautiful. There's time that you have to be responsible. That's without saying. But I really wish that if I had to tell my younger self something, it would have been like, make sure every year that you plan to do 2 trips. If you can't do 2, do 1, but make sure you went out there and you explored and you laughed. You understand? Because these things also, laughter and learning and enjoying, this beautiful creation that God has created. This is what makes you healthy. This is what makes you get, more out of life. You understand? So, I definitely would have told myself that, there's so much money that was wasted, so much time that was wasted, so for sure I would have said, baby, make sure you get out there, see the world, make sure you learn and just know and laugh and just enjoy yourself, for sure, because life, you understand, life is just not meant. God didn't mean for us just to be so stressed and to work ourselves like mules, you understand, and then the next thing you know, life is over and you didn't do anything to enjoy it. And it's okay to take time out to enjoy life. Some of us feel so guilty and so bad. We feel like, oh my God, I'm getting ready to spend the money and get on a plane and go on a trip, and we act like, oh God, it's a bad thing, you understand. Some people feel like, oh, it's a waste of money. Oh, no, absolutely not. You understand? It was these beautiful creations and the different places to go and places to see. God created it so that we would be able to see it and experience it, So, definitely. Another thing I would have told my younger self was to prepare for older age. Because when you're younger, you feel like you're just going to be young forever. You don't think that a time will come that you will get older. Of course, you know you're going to get older, but you don't think about it and you don't really prepare for it. You know what I'm saying? And if I were to speak to my younger self, I would have said, honey, make sure that you prepare for your senior years. And what do I mean by that? Make sure that you have, savings, but not only like just regular savings. Make sure you, got that 401k early. Make sure that you got that pension, or you sought jobs that had pensions early. You know what I'm saying? Like, just prepare, whatever it looks like for you, but just make sure you prepare. Make sure, that you understand that there's gonna come a time when you will become senior and you really gonna need those things. And especially in the time that we live in now, we don't know what is going to happen. They're making so many cuts. We don't even know if we'll have Social Security, you know what I'm saying, or if our children will have it. We really don't know. Life is just so uncertain. So anybody out there, you youngins out there, if you're listening, make sure that you put away for your senior years. You understand? Make sure that you have your health insurance. Make sure all those things are in play. If you're an entrepreneur, definitely make sure that you have some type of health insurance, because life is so unexpected. One minute we can be so healthy, and the next minute something can come down on us, something that you didn't plan for, something that you did not expect to happen. Anything can happen. You can be in a terrible accident. Anything can happen, and you cannot leave yourself open. You understand? You have to make sure you plan for that. So I would have said to my younger self, definitely make sure that you have certain things younger. Like while I was younger, you understand? Make sure that you have those things into play. Absolutely, because as you get older, your body and everything change. I'm telling you, aches and pains that you never even experienced before, it'll come out of left field, and you're like, hey, hold up, where'd you come from? And yes, so definitely plan while you're younger for when you get. Another thing is, I would have told my younger self, I would have been an entrepreneur much younger. Make sure that you have streams of income. Make sure you have streams of income. Like, don't be satisfied with just living from paycheck to paycheck or a paycheck. You know what I'm saying? Have several paychecks. Be a boss over your life. Be an entrepreneur. Come up. God has given us so many gifts, so many talents. Use those gifts and those talents to create and create something that will bring back an income to you. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, the cost of living and everything, the way it is right now, it's really rough out. It's really rough out here. And if you're just depending on a check, it can be very difficult and very hard. So, I definitely would have told myself to really act on all these gifts that God has given me, to act on them while I was much younger. I really admire the young people, of today. They're so busy savvy. Some of them have created great businesses, great companies, and just doing the thing, so I really admire them, because they're doing really some good stuff. I mean, granted, they have social media. We didn't have it back then, you know what I'm saying? But I salute the young folks, and you're definitely on the right track. Definitely on the right track with making sure that you have those, that you're a boss, and you having your different streams of income and stuff like that. So yep, I would have definitely told myself that. Wow, I would have definitely told my younger self that. I also would have told my younger self not to settle for anything, because it's not good. Know your self-worth. Know what you are worth, and go for what you want. You know what I'm saying? And don't settle. You know, don't, don't feel like, oh, this may be the last opportunity that I have. This may be the last chance that I have. Like, know your self-worth, you understand, and go for what you want. Not for, not, grabbing at straws and thinking like, this is it. I better do this now, because I may not ever get this opportunity in my life. No, absolutely not. You go for the gusto. Know your self-worth. Walk in your truth. Walk in your worth. You understand? And don't settle for scraps, when you can have a premium meal. I definitely would have told my younger self, do not be afraid to be an original. Do not be afraid to be an original. Who cares if you're different? Who cares if you march to the beat of your own drum? You understand? As I was stating earlier, walk in that, honey. You walk in that, and you be your authentic self. You understand? You don't have to follow somebody else, jump on other people's bandwagons, just because everybody else is doing it, or this is the it thing, or whatever the case may be. Listen to me. You walk to the beat of your own drum, and you make it your own. You understand? Because I'm telling you, there'll be somebody who will love it and want to do, you understand, do the same thing. So don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to be your original self. Don't be afraid. Yep, I definitely would have told myself that, my younger self that. You understand? Own it, honey. Own it. Check out those nails. Check it out, honey. Guys, this is the sweat set that I got from Fashion Nova. I had it on today, and I put the Coach bag. Let me show you guys what it looks like without here's the Coach fanny pack. So this is how I wore it today, like this, okay? But I'll show you guys what it looked like without the fanny pack. Actually, it's a little too big. I could have sized down, definitely could have sized down, but it's fine. It's comfortable. All right, so it's like I would say like a rosemary color. It has the word love, as you can see across here on the pants leg. I like it because it's a cold shoulder, which is really cute. You can see like it's very long. It's kind of big. So it's an elastic waist, This is what it looks like from the back. And I just put it on with a pair of all white Nikes. Okay, I wish it had pockets. That's what it's missing. I keep doing like this, but there's no pockets. But other than that, it was really cute. And of course, I had on the Coach fanny pack. Yep. Yeah, so this is how it was today. Very comfortable, but it is a bit hot though. Anyway, get into it. Woo, get into the look. Get into it. Very comfortable, but it's too hot for this season though.